Hey guys, it's me, esthetician 𝐩𝐫𝐴𝑠𝑡HETIcian If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do that so you don't miss out on any videos, and follow my social media. I will have those linked in the description bar down below. So I get asked a lot, what are my favorite products that we sell here at Marshall Plastic Surgery? And I'm going to show you those. So the first one up is the green tea exfoliating scrub. I like this, but I can't use it all year long, especially in the winter. My skin gets super sensitive and really dry, and this one's just a little too rough for me in the winter time. So right now in the summer months, this is really good, and I only exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. You usually don't want to do more than that because it can tend to over dry your skin, and that can also cause more breakouts. Now someone with more oily skin, they can get away with sometimes every other day exfoliating, and sometimes even every day, but for most people 2 to 3 times a week is sufficient for exfoliating. Now I will say this one is starting to become my favorite. I'm just a huge fan of 𝑣𝑛 skincare. This one's called 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝑛𝑒𝑛CE. I do really like this, and it's a mask scrub, so you can leave it on for a few minutes after you've gently exfoliated that. Don't currently sell it, but I've had several people ask me to, because I do use this in my facial treatments quite a bit. So I love a good facial mask to use during the facials, but also it's great if you can do them once a week at home, and these are my 2 favorites. The 𝑣𝑛 Soothing Moisture Mask. This is super good for someone with sensitive, dehydrated skin, someone who needs more moisture in their skin, or you get redness. This is super good for that. So I use this a lot in my facial, especially after a dermaplane. That's really nice. And the Glytone Rejuvenating Mask is another favorite. I like to use that in my T-zone. I'm all about using different masks for different areas of the face. So I will use this one more on the outer edges of my face and right under the eyes. But this one I like to take right down the center of my T-zone because I'm more oily there. I get a lot more blackheads there. This one helps a lot in keeping that area, the sebum, the oil levels of your skin balanced. So I like to do that one right down the center. You really need to get treatments that address certain issues. So I know, keep gonna do a dance here in a minute. So these are my 2 favorite there. That doesn't mean that's great for your skin. Use as tolerated, and make sure the products are geared toward your skin type. That's why it's so great if you can go see an esthetician or dermatologist, someone who specializes in skincare, because you may think you're really dry, but you might be actually oily and just have a buildup of dead skin cells. So one of my longtime favorite products is the 𝑣𝑛 Retinol Intensive Cream, and this is in the 0.1%. And what I love about 𝑣𝑛 is that they use a time-released retinol. So like Abaji, the tretinoin, it just immediately does its thing, which can be good for certain skin types and people with certain issues that they're addressing in their skin. That can be great. But for someone like me who's super sensitive and gets irritated really easily, tretinoin isn't always the best option. So for me, I love the retinol because it does give me great results. It helps with clogged pores for me, and it also is great anti-aging. So to me, I love retinol and tretinoins because they address both acne and fine lines and wrinkles. Really good for that. And this one, they put the thermal spring water in it and different ingredients that help hydrate, so that you don't get those side effects that you would get with the tretinoin, like the irritation, the flakiness. Now you get some flakiness sometimes, but not anything compared to what you typically get with tretinoins. Now only use this one at nighttime. I do not use it during the day because you do have to be mindful about sun exposure. So please wear sunscreen if you're using any kind of retinols. My next favorite is the Marshall Ultra Hydrating Serum. This stuff is amazing. You only need, the tiniest amount. It lasts forever. Look, just teeny tiny drop. Pea size, but barely need any. Please ignore my awesome cuticles that need trimmed. Check that out. It just applies so nicely. I hope that's picking up on camera. I don't have my selfie screen on so that you can read the bottles, but this is amazing. Little goes a long way. It really plumps up the skin. I love to put it under my eye area, especially if I'm super dry, because you know it shows every teeny tiny line you have when you're dry, and that just plumps up the skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which is great for helping dehydrated skin, bringing that moisture back. Our bodies actually make hyaluronic acid naturally, and sorry, this is going to be a super long video because I can't help myself but explain why. It binds moisture to your skin 1,000 times its weight, and it's just amazing. But our bodies, of course, as we get older, it stops producing that. So things like that will help, and that's actually what they use in fillers that they inject the skin with. So just a fun fact for you. So that's why it's so plumping to the skin. My final favorite is the Skin Recovery Cream, and this has been a favorite for many years. Like I've told many of you, I worked for a dermatologist, actually 2 dermatologists in Hilliard, Ohio. I used to live in Columbus, and they sold 𝐸𝑚 and 𝐸𝑚 skincare products, and I've been a fan ever since. I'll show you the packaging. Hopefully it's showing on camera. A lot of my patients call this the donut because it's round and come on. A little bit comes out just like that. And the package is designed this way on purpose to make sure it's a sterile product. Great moisturizer to use after an aggressive treatment like a profractional laser, a weekender laser, even microneedling. I've actually thought about redoing our post-care kits and putting this in there because this stuff is amazing. I love it. And right after I had my daughter, I had a C-section. My skin was just dry, flaky, itchy, irritated. It was not cool. A lot of redness, a lot of irritation. And I tried different products that I had at home and nothing was helping, and ordered this and fell in love with it all over again, because within 2 days all that irritation was gone and my skin completely cleared up. So I am forever dedicated to 𝐸𝑚. So super great for dry, dehydrated, irritated skin. Completely forgot to talk about my favorite eye cream, the Marshall Retinol eye cream. I'm going to set you down for a second. Can't believe I almost forgot this one because it's awesome, guys. It helps with puffiness, fine lines, wrinkles, darkness. But I will say dark circles are super hard. Usually it's a genetic factor. Sometimes it's just your diet. It's what am I trying to say? Allergies, certain foods you're eating. It's just a lot of the puffiness and dark circles can be caused by those factors. So if you buy this eye cream, I just want to talk about this. I usually tell people in person, if you order it, don't try to open it like this. You have to twist it, and it has one of these that just pops out. You get with our manufacturer and see if they can do this. We don't have like a little window, so you really can't tell when you're about to run out of this. So that's super frustrating because it all comes out and there's no warning. It's just not there anymore. So that's the one downside, is the packaging of this. But it works really great for those problems. I use this at nighttime. I used to use it morning and night, but ever since I've had my daughter, my skin's just been a lot more sensitive. So I don't want to use this or any retrinols, any tretinoins around your orbital area, because that's going to be too harsh for this area. I know you see people in videos saying, oh, I put tretinoin right here. Don't do that. That's too much. That's too sensitive for this area. You need an actual eye cream, I promise. So this guy is really good, but I will say I like to do this during the day around my eyes more, because like I said, it really plumps up and just hydrates. It just gives a dewy look, and I like that. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you're shy, you can always message me. I do have a spa menu now. I'm super excited. You guys have asked for that for like years now. I finally have one. And I also have some fancy new cards. I want to thank you all again for all of your love and support. It means so much to me. Have a great day. Bye.